folks, and welcome to another video tutorial by wpbasics.org. One of my YouTube subscribers asked if it is possible to add a background video to Altitude Pro using a YouTube video instead of hosting the video on your own server. This is possible, but let's go over a few things before we start the tutorial. There are pros and cons in using YouTube to host your background video. The biggest drawback is that unless it is your own video on YouTube, you cannot be sure that it will be there for a long time, as YouTube users can delete the video whenever they want. The other drawback is that you cannot be sure of the quality of the video, as YouTube will serve up the quality that they determine is best for your device. Finally, I have noticed a bit of a delay in the loading of the video background when the video is hosted on YouTube. The biggest benefit of using a YouTube video as background is that you do not have to worry about exceeding your data limits on your server, as YouTube is hosting the video on their network. With all that said, let's get started and change the Altitude Pro theme from this to this. Go to your WordPress dashboard and click on the Plugins button, and then click on the Add New button. Now search for a plugin called mb.yt Player for background videos. Once you've located the plugin, click on Install Now and then activate the plugin. On the top right-hand corner of the mb.ids settings screen, you will see an option that says Go Plus for €8 only. Get this option if you want to follow along with this tutorial. Once you have purchased the Plus version of the plugin, install the plugin and move to step number 2. Underneath the mb.yt Player Plus for background videos plugin, you will see a settings link. Click on this link. Once you have clicked on the settings, you will see a section labeled "The YouTube video URL is." Go ahead and enter your YouTube URL in this field. Directly below this section is another section labeled "The page where to show the background video is." Select Blog Index Homepage on this section and then save. The rest of the settings can be left as is. We now have to edit a little bit of code. Open your favorite text editor and navigate to your Plugins folder. Inside that folder, look for another folder called WP-YT Player-Plus. Then open your JS folder and then click on the file called jQuery.mb.ytplayer.min.ys. Once this file is open, do a Control F on PCs for Z index and change the third occurrence of the search from Z-index:0 to Z-index:10 and then save. If we check our browser, we will see that the video is taking up the entire page. A little CSS is required to fix this. We will take care of this on the next step. Open your style.css file and go make the following changes. Go to line 593, which is for .site-inner, and change the Z-index from 9 to Z-index:inherit. Now go to line 1369 and add the following code at the bottom of that block. Add position colon relative, and then underneath that add z-index colon 11. Now go to line 1283. Change the z-index from 9 to z-index colon 11. On line 1733, add the following code at the bottom of the block. Add position relative, and then below that add z-index 11. Now go to line 1008 and add position relative, and below that z-index 12. Now go to line 974 and change the z-index from 999 to 11. Save your code and check your browser. You should now have a video background using a YouTube video. I hope you found this tutorial useful. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to visit wpbasics.org for other great tutorials and articles. Thanks for watching and see you in the next tutorial. Bye now.